The doctor is in. Oh, that sounded cheesy, didn't it? Welcome back to Pokemon Green, which they should call Pokemon Blue because of the rude references and swearing in it. But hopefully we won't have much of that in this video, because we're going to enter the Church of Pet, otherwise known as the Pokemon Tower. Oh, this game has some scary music, in particular this town. I think it's made worse by the fact that it's Game Boy and monotonic or duotonic. I don't know what the official term for that is. Do you also pay respects to a dead person at his tomb? Well, that's none of your business, lady. Why my yady? Oh, didn't you mean, why my lady? Do I look like a girl? Maybe I should get my hair cut. My mother always said that a shortcut was always more economical, and in these times of recession, maybe I should listen to her. This tower was built to console the spirits of the dead pet. Hold on a minute. I thought pets didn't go to heaven. Oh wait, that's favouring Christianity. Sorry, I know nothing of religion, except for the fact that you go to a big building and listen to some bloke at the front jabbering on. Yeah, you can tell my own personal experiences of church aren't the best. Hence, I don't go there often. I don't know why we tend to get into these arguments about religion in video games, which shouldn't have anything to do with religion, in my opinion. So let's take on Roky, who looks like he's wearing a Blue Peter badge of some sort. I never really liked wearing badges. I always thought they looked tacky. We used to make them in school, and I know they're supposed to be a way of expressing yourself, but they just always looked a bit unnatural and weird to me. I think I'm going to stick to name badges. Or maybe that's the reason why I don't like them, because of the association with work. Anything that feels too much like work is not fun. So, I guess some of you might be asking where the heck I've been for the past year or so. Yes, it's been over 12 months. Well, I think I hit a kind of a wall with this. I'd said everything that I wanted to say, and got a bit bored of it, really. I mean, I wasn't always the biggest fan of Pokemon, and the reason to do this game is for the hilarious translations. Like this. Ah, beast, do not want, I specially show my mercy. What does he mean by that? See, that's one of the things about Pokemon Green. It's highly subjective. Not in the manner that the game is highly subjective, but the translations are. I mean, who knows what the heck he's talking about here. Every so often he strings a legible sentence together and you might be able to understand it, but on the whole, you're going to be stuck if you're playing this game for the first time, having never played the English version. Back up the stairs then. I think we're getting close to the point where you run into the random monsters. But don't worry, I have cut these encounters out in the sake of brevity, or for the sake of brevity, and as we know, brevity is the spirit of wit, or something like that. I do know that Jack Daniels is the spirit of the Let's Player. Special prop. That reminds me, I really must go and peg my washing out. Be right back! This game gets weirder and weirder by the second. A woman making random bird noises. Well, it's what I've come to expect from Pokemon Green. To be fair, the English version of that woman does say some pretty strange things. Not quite as strange as this, but yeah. And in case you're wondering, which you probably aren't, I did actually go to peg my washing out there, but I found that it was raining, as is usual for this part of the world where I live. So I had to put the washing over radiators, which I can't afford to have on these days, so they just act as clothes maidens. But back to the game. Okay, so here's a fun activity for all you primary school teachers out there to give to your pupils. Take a screen grab of any particular text box in the game, take many screen grabs of many text boxes, and give them to your pupils. I bet you they'd be able to correct them in seconds and do a far better job than the actual translators did. Yeah, I constantly take the mick out of the translators here, but one assumes that they only did so to make a fast book out of import versions of the game. Which is bad, okay? Piracy is bad! My great-grandparents lost their holiday catamaran to pirates. Well, when I say holiday catamaran, I mean planks of wood tied together. And it wasn't really used on holidays, it was used to escape pirates. But let's continue with the game because we're getting into some very strange territory here. That quick cut there was so I could go and heal. But now it's time to curse once more. Poppycock. Bottom. Bumface. Oh yes, it's so satisfying to curse. And I apologise if there are any 5-year-old children watching this. Do not use any of those words around your parents. You can use them with friends any other time. You can shout them into your pillow, but do not say them in front of your parents, because I don't want to get told off. Is using potions cheating? I don't know, this ain't no Nuzlocke run. What is Nuzlocke? Huh, that sounds like a sketch on Saturday Night Live, doesn't it? Ah! I don't care about video games quite enough to go doing these impossible quests like the Nuzlocke run, the Zelda Swordless quests. I don't even know if they're possible, but some crazy people out there can do it. Can win. Make what sense you can of that. Ah, you can't, can you? Ha ha! Jeez. Well, I think we're getting towards the end of this part here. We're going to have to cut while I use the toilet. So I'll just go and have a pee, and I'll be back in the next video. Ciao for now!